Alrighty, welcome. Alright, so this is game 3 for our promos to get back to Platinum 3. I'm going to go as long as I can tonight, but it's going to be a relatively short stream, so I have a really long day tomorrow. We got to get up around like 6:30 as usual. I still have to lesson plan. And then I'm going to be on campus meeting with students until probably like 7 or 8 p.m. So I've got a lot of conferences. And so many, like, a lot of students canceled. We tried to reschedule their conference from today to tomorrow. So, I just had a girl email me, like, 30 minutes ago and says, "Oh my gosh, all the conferences are full tomorrow. What am I supposed to do?" It's like, I don't know, sign up sometime during the 2 weeks before. I've been advertising that you need to sign up for this, so I guess I'll have to try to meet with her really late tonight also. To see what time I can offer her. I should just tell her you don't get credit, but too nice. Oh. Sounds terrible.
Your work decisions will haunt you.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Tom? Yeah, stream just started. Game 3 of our promos from last night that we didn't finish. Obnoxious, but I don't want to blind pick Zyra. Yeah, I don't know their mid laner or their jungler. I mean, could get camped. High probability we get camped, so. No, I'm really tired. I only had like 3 hours of sleep last night. I've got a really long day again tomorrow, so. Yeah. If you haven't played in a couple of years, they definitely did change their timeline a little bit there. So I didn't scout it, but I kind of have to play game 3 here unless people are arguing or our comp is just like unbelievably bad. Neither of which seems to be true, so we just kind of have to hope people are good on these champs. Poppy, yeah. Poppy, the people's champ. Gotta get that dead man's plate rush, Poppy. I'm gonna try out coin again. I've been seeing more and more pro players go towards coin. The movement speed is pretty nice. You do get a lot more money later. You don't have as much kill pressure early. But,
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
getting the guaranteed wards is also really good.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Damn it. How? That's so frustrating. How long it takes the wards to set in. I feel like it takes entirely too long. Proc. Huh.
Hey, Zyra.
She went fleet instead of press the attack, which has me a little worried, but... Whoa, 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 what? Fuck! God damn, are you kidding me? What the... No, never remind me. Yeah, please, plot me out of all my applications to let me know. Unbelievable.
If we get separated, I'll find you.
We won't get separated.
You're already wandering off.
No, I'm not. Only a little.
Yeah, just cancel all of my applications, everything I'm doing, and please just let me know if I need to update
An enemy has
how my
been slain.
interface looks on my updater. It's never happened before. Unbelievable. And of course, in the 5 seconds it does that, they kill me.
You
Shut down.
beautiful.
Why, thank you, darling.
Yes, I was definitely talking about you, honey. Where are we going? No, yeah. Hey, have you seen this cave?
Alright. I don't know what Smart Game Booster is now. Yeah, I guess just going Zeke's is probably it. Bros, I just use Ubuntu, man.
Killing spree.
If it ain't Linux, get out of my face. Yeah, I just reverse engineered Windows 95. That's what I use now. Got my Hotmail account. My aim. Get that bird. There can only be one bird. Actually, there can be two this game. Zaya's. Zyra, I'm cool with Zyra. I guess, for now. She better watch her beak. Better stop squawking at me so much.
An enemy has been slain.
I think Rakan probably squawks more than Zyra does. No, I just love that burp, saying somebody's squawking. So delightfully disrespectful, I love it. Oh, one time my friend told this girl to shut her snout. Poppy gank though, dude. That was brutal. Guns, remember floppy disks. Dude, I still got my 8-track, man. I got my... I'm trying to think of some kind of arcane technology that was like hot like in the 30s. Model T. Wait, what were some of the other things you said? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Jar was doing, but... Got my typewriter. But something that's like old tech that's like cool though. You'd be like pretty sweet if you had it. Damn it, I missed my train. No, I don't want to fight that. Middle's missing. Like, they're all missing. You gonna get away? Okay. And I'm even later because he wanted to goof around. It's like, dude, we cannot try to pick that fight. We don't know where jungler and mid are. Alright, fine. I went ahead and went. It was a little early before Zyra got there, but she had just used her dash. Does it increase her attack speed? Does it even increase her attack speed after she dashes? I guess it probably does after she does her E. It increases her attack speed for a little bit, so she used that on the tower. I need to buy, man. I guess I'm stuck. I stuck. I like how chatty Rakan and Zyra are. I know some people don't like them, but they're yappy. Guys, I have to back. I have so much gold, it's ridiculous. Let's get back. I really need to buy, guys.
Anybody there?
Dude, that Joker movie's looking sweet, though. I'll tell you what. I was watching some reviews about it. Some people were saying that, like, it was so good, they were worried it was going to inspire, like, real-world violence, because it was, like, so close to today. Like, it's such a commentary on today's culture. I'm like, and they're, like, knocking the movie because they think it's so good that people might think it's so realistic that they try to emulate some of the events out of it in real life. I'm like, that seems like, that means that'd be a pretty damn good movie to me. I don't know anything about the plot, like, I've stayed away from the spoiler stuff, but that was just, like, what some of the critics were saying. So, this movie is really dangerous socially. I'm like, yeah, any good piece of art should be, like, potentially really dangerous. I don't know, I'm thinking if it's safe art, why, you know? Like, almost all art is inspired by, you know, cultural commentary on something. At least in part. Who is that? Burb? Ice Burb? We gotta leave it alone. Everyone else is back. What's up, French? I thought she didn't get her thing off, but I guess she did. I thought we were gonna lose that hard. Getting old greedy. We're not like we're ahead, but we're not like so far ahead we can just be really dumb. Let's just back up. I'm rich. I shielded her right when we got knocked out. She tried to kill her with that ult. That was pretty funny. Not gonna lie. I draw amusement from that.
I'm gonna burn this place down. Then help them build
Papa Smithy no longer casting. Why not? I'm just wondering when they're gonna bring back what's his name who went to Overwatch. They already got Crumbs back. Bros, Overwatch is dead. I mean, I guess it can still make a lot of money and have a pretty good following, even if it's not like the most watched, you know, thing on Twitch. It is so hard to get towers down versus Anivia. That's why I'm like, I kind of wish that Anivia and like Ziggs were strong, but at the same time, it's like, man, they are so annoying. Like, they stall out games so much because they have so much wave clear. I guess maybe they should buff other aspects of their kit, but just like nerf their wave clear some. Maybe some of their skills only do like a percentage of damage against minions. dunking on him.
Thanks, babe.
What's up, potato? Okay, ribbon back. I'm gonna use that dragon.
Until we are free. Until magic is free.
Is that after lunch? Spooky.
What are those things humans wear on their feet?
Shoes.
Red ones. I need them so bad. Where are
Pike died to the supers. He's like, guys?
Am I good to you?
Yo, what up, Matt?
never say yes.
You think it's more important to have 2 pink wards or 1 final item? Pink wards. Well, it depends on what you mean by final item. If it depends on the game state also, but a lot of times my rule is like if it's not like a fully completed item, then I'm not gonna replace my pink wards for it. So like I'm not gonna get like a forbidden idol instead of pink wards. But if it's like, am I going to get a redemption instead of pink wards? Maybe. Depending on the situation, I might. Especially if there's no Baron on the map and we're like pushing to try to end or something. Oh, I forgot. I think I have an honor orb. I think it's been sitting there for a few days. Or did I open it? I can't remember. No, I haven't opened it yet. Oh, hell yeah. It's everything I've ever dreamed of. Nah, you get used to it. Like, when you first start streaming, it's a little weird because it feels like you're just, like, talking to a wall. Because, you know, you don't see who's listening to you. Like, when you're teaching, I'm used to public speaking, but I'm used to, like, speaking, you know, in front of a public you can see. So, you know, when there's actual students in the classroom, you know, you have all these visual cues, right? Like, people are making eye contact with you, some people are smiling, some people are zoned out. You know, like, you can kind of get a sense for how stuff's going when you're, like, in the middle of a bunch of people. But then, yeah, when I was first streaming, you know, sometimes my voice, it just sounded almost kind of fake or whatever, because I just really was not sure how to calibrate, because I can't read anybody's expressions. I don't know, like, you know, what to do with that. But then you just kind of get used to it. Poggers, that's right. Got him with them poggers. Yeah, I know, I died once, man. It's ruined. Yeah, it's annoying extra. I've talked about that in past videos. It's like, that's why I feel like I have to play Rakan so much. It's like, even if you do well in your lane, I feel like you really need to be on a playmaker just so that you can, you know, carry other people potentially. Nintendo Direct. I don't know what that is. Oh, Papa Smithy is the GM for 100T. Okay. I mean, that's definitely an upgrade, probably over Caster, so...
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
He's got to make that decision. He's going to be kind of back of the office instead of front of the office, most likely. Now, like, you're just not going to see him as much. Well, I mean, people just get hot about almost anything these days. I was really thinking about Zyra, but like, Zyra's just terrible in the box. It's like one of the worst ones. Nah, Zombie Ward's not worth it. I have thought about going Domination second for, like Ghost Poro and Relentless Hunter. But I think that getting, the free tenacity, and presence of mind is just really OP as a rune, and I think more and more people are taking it on more champs. Like any champion you can like get that on. Like I think most tanks right now that are like engaged tanks and have a really strong ult, I would probably get presence of mind and the tenacity rune. I think that combination, I feel like they banned the tenacity rune, like legend tenacity, or not banned it, but buffed it. It was a while back. It was near last season, but I think people were starting to figure it out. And they've nerfed other options. They've nerfed biscuits was the most recent thing in inspiration, but they've nerfed biscuits and they've nerfed boots, and they nerfed stopwatch several times. So I feel like they've nerfed quite a few items that are alternative runes. Is what I'm looking for. So because they've nerfed several of the inspiration things, then I think that has opened up a possibility for people to get presence of mind and tenacity more. So I really like those runes, even on champions. Like people have been doing that on Pike for a while, but like even on like Leona, Nautilus, stuff like that, I think it's really strong. Yeah, Papa Smithy's really good. Did anyone remember Monte Cristo? That's what I was thinking of before. But yeah, I think Papa's like he's really he's just really like balanced. Like he's very knowledgeable about the game from like a caster standpoint. You can tell he does his research and really has a sense of the meta. And you know, he's got some funny tips, but he's not too over the top. He's fairly serious, but he's got like a nice kind of wry sense of humor. So he's amusing at times, but he's not like annoying, and you know, he's got a good sense of what's going on. So his analysis is pretty on point, and it feels like he has just a really good personality too. Like that he could work with almost anybody. Like that, you know, he's no frills, lots of business, but that he's also you know, fun and approachable. Like there are some people you can tell that they would just like potentially be annoying to their coworkers. Okay. He's hinting, or maybe he thought he was gonna hide in the bush and make a play or something. I don't know. Exactly, yeah. I think some people just really force the hype. They're like, oh my god, you know, all the time.
Magic.
And, yeah, I think that can get a little frustrating. Or people that are just trying to, like, fake it to make it, or they just try to cover up, like, their lack of knowledge with, just, like, an overabundance of, like, off-topic jokes or, you know, stuff like that. I'm not going to call out anyone in particular, but I'm sure y'all know a couple of people I'm talking about. I think LS is alright. I feel he's kind of inconsistent about, like, he's very knowledgeable about some things, but I think he's kind of inconsistent about other things, and like some of his metaphors are a little off. But I'll watch all of LS's patch notes. I support LS. I think he's cool. Nah, I've really given up on Yumi, man. I can't win with that champion. I do think that she has the strength, like that she could be really powerful, but I mean, maybe I should have tried her out. I do like playing her, but I mean, I've probably played her, I don't know, how many games, like 50 or something, and I still have like a 43% win rate on her. Maybe not 50 games, but I feel like I do alright on her a lot, but then I just can't convert it later. Although, she is fun, and I do think she is really powerful. I don't know, maybe with Twitch, it's definitely a possibility. If I didn't get binded, I could have forced a flash. Probably. I guess we got the barrier.
Time to get it started.
Here's something that won't wash off.
But yeah, I mean, Twitch, if you're going to put her on anybody, Twitch would probably be one of the better AD carries to put her on. Nah, I don't want to call out anybody in particular. I mean, look, it's tough, especially if you just don't understand the game that well. I mean, some people are supposed to be sort of the off-topic sort of person. They call them color commentators, like the people that are supposed to be, like, engaging, kind of, you know, the amusing one. And then there's an analyst. Usually there's an analyst and a color commentator, which just adds what's supposed to be there to just add some spice. And I think they do that with sports a lot, like traditional sports as well, a lot. Easy doesn't have TP and he's almost out of mana.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared. Where?
She gonna burn out? Yes. Yes. YIS.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Vision is the first step.
They were just sitting there in that poison after they binded Twitch. I was like, y'all know he does a lot of damage if you get 5 stacks, right? Twitch is probably one of the most slept on supports. Right now it's tough because, like, it's so early game focused, but he's still a beast. Like, if, you know, he just doesn't get completely, like, run over early. Oh, that's cool, Matt. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough job, man. I imagine, like, being some kind of commentator. You know, really anything in the public eye, you're going to be under a lot of scrutiny.
I think they underestimate my charm. How is that even possible?
Oh, he's got 2 kills. He got the first kill on Teemo.
Has been slain.
I can't die looking this good.
How do you counter Zyra? She beats most things. Just don't die. I mean, if you're looking for, like, a strict counter to her, things like longer range mages, so like Lux, Xerath, or Vel'Koz are all good, but in general, you just have to, like, just respect her damage and just wait for help a lot of times. But yeah, like, engage can help. She's pretty good against a lot of engaged champions, but I mean, she's probably going to win most matchups 2v2 without consideration of junglers, but try to call down your jungler to help. Leona is one of the better engages because her plants can't block your engage. Depending on your elo level, a lot of Zyras won't block hooks with plants. So that's not really an issue, I guess, for a lot of people, but
Claim it is theirs. They fence us away. Refuse.
yeah, he'd already used his E. So because I forced him to use the E, he couldn't really get away from Twitch.
I need my love to hurt. I need the world to care. I don't apologize for it. I feel good. Oh, hello. The world isn't about collecting stuff.
Shut down.
Seeing stuff.
Yeah, Lee could be creeping.
I'm getting impatient.
That was risky. I took a lot of heat from minions on that. I guess I'm just gonna have to give that up. Thought Twitch might move up more, but he's probably scared of Twitch and Lee, and rightfully so. They're gonna hit 6, and she's gonna pop me with her ult.
They think they can catch me.
I'll be right under their noses.
Oh yeah, Lee's there.
It's a revolution. Zaya says someone has to die, they die.
I didn't think he was going to be in that bush. I knew he was in the area. I thought he had gone over here, though.
It don't take a lot of words to tell the truth.
Oh, as ADC, countering Zyra, like Ezreal, if you're good on Ezreal. Just long-range stuff, Caitlyn. I thought you were talking about as support. Anything that can get lifesteal early, so like taking, if it's a champ that can take fleet, or, you might even like Doran's shield, depending on the champion. Like nobody gets that item, but it just like completely destroys poke. If you have Doran's shield plus any kind of sustain, if you're a champion that can get like Bilgewater or Bloodthirster, which is really only Draven, or if you can just take like Taste of Blood for the laning phase, like you can even take like the life stealing rune, like Legend Lifesteal or whatever it's called. Like the Lifesteal Legend, just anything that has sustain will be pretty good against Zyra a lot of times. I haven't seen the Annie changes, so I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if Annie needed like any specific changes. I think I'm just gonna get Moby's here. I mean, maybe it's a mistake. It's disrespectful to Lux not to get Mercs. But I just happen to have enough money for Moby's, and we're so far ahead. I just want to be able to run at him also, like whenever I ult, because Ezreal's gonna flash away, or like E away.
Totally forgot, man.
I really don't think you need to permaban Cat. It's just my advice. Like, she's really hard to play, and there aren't a lot of people that play her well. Like, yeah, you're gonna get the occasional like Cat who's really good, but oh my god, for real though. And I think there are just other like champs that are just more consistently really dangerous that are a higher pick, like Akali or Kiana is like very similar to Cat, like difficult to play assassin, so that's just me though. Like, unless you really know they have a Cat player on their team, I wouldn't ban. Like, if you were just in the queue or something, obviously, and someone was trying to select Cat and they're not on your team, like, you know there's a Cat one trick on the enemy team, then ban it. But I think she's such a rare champ, and there are so many champs that are similar, strategically at least. No, dude, we don't have enough. Maybe we could have gotten it, but it was going to give us a really bad back timing. We can just get it here in a second.
Yes, it is.
Because if we overstayed on that, then in theory they could go get, like, yeah, they're going to go get mid-tower because Swain overstayed. I was going to say they could get mid or dragon. They'll probably get both. But, like, there's a price. Like, yes, getting the first tower gold is good, but we're going to get it, you know, here in a second.
Killing spree.
Peekaboo.
fall soon.
You wouldn't call it battle. Just a dance.
Yeah. No, I totally get you. Like, there are some champs that I've banned in the past that are just really good. Like, Morgana is arguably someone that doesn't necessarily need a ban, but she's really good against a lot of champions that I like to play. And she's really unique. Like, there's really not another champion. Like, Tom Kench is probably the closest thing to just, like, straight shutting down engage. Like, so efficiently. But he's, like, so far out of the meta right now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Actually, can we...
Okay, Rakan. Let 'em watch. Burn 'em up.
Shit. She flashed already. She flashed from the bush, and I didn't even see it in time. I was gonna flash, and then I should have just flashed the bind, E'd to Twitch, and then we would have killed her.
I know people are watching. How could they not be?
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm offended by how little attention.
I need to go up there with Twitch.
Magic isn't supposed to.
I really don't want to... I really don't like being topside with Dragon still up.
I feel like my allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is. Serious. True.
Oof. God. They'll just sat there in that queue. They're gonna slam us and they're gonna get Dragon. Yeah, that's rough. Lee's pretty fed. He's gonna fall off though.
I will walk in. I will dance. They will fight.
Twitch is pretty fed though. If he's not caught out by himself, I probably should have been up there with Twitch sooner. I really don't like going to the top side of the map and getting free dragons. We should have gotten that dragon way earlier.
Dude, safe. I dance so fine I kill.
It'll be right under their nose.
Holy shit. Where is he standing?
Enemy killing spree.
I don't get how he's in that bush and none of that hit him. Unless he backed. Maybe he backed while he was invisible.
The only way to understand magic is to
No, he was still there.
move with it. Dance and dance.
I mean, maybe he was standing like literally on the very corner right there or something.
I dance because I'm free. Hello? Anybody there?
Gosh. We need one more person. Come here.
There's wildness in the bees and the flowers. You're bees that see.
Is everybody dead? We can't get to Baron fast enough though. Is Ashe viable? Yeah, I think Ashe is actually pretty decent right now with the Comet build. Comet, Essence Reaver. Some people have been going Trinity, but I think at least Comet, Essence Reaver is pretty solid.
Gotta get myself hyped. Okay.
Where like it gives you a lot more lane pressure, and then of course you have your engage. Klepto Deer support. I don't know about that. Hey, what's up, Vithoria? Good to see you again.
Mankind is blind. I want them to see. I want to see everything. That's the only way to live.
Alright, little Timo. That's that champion. I don't know why we just didn't do Dragon. I guess we had to stop Timo. Wait, where the... I thought he only turned... Did they change him? I thought he only goes invisible. I guess he can stand still anywhere. He just can't move. That's what it is.
They ain't seen me.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, so he can go invisible anywhere. He just has to stand like in a bush. So where he can move while he's invisible. Why am I called the strategy professor? Because that's what I made my handle. But I mean, I'm an English professor, and I cover strategy elements of games. Yeah, when I originally created the channel, I you know, wanted to cover like more strategy games like Civilization 6, XCOM, stuff like that. And I just ended up doing a lot more League. But I still cover, you know, mostly the strategic elements of League, so I think it fits.
Long ago, our kind danced upon the mountains like flames. Now only the embers remain.
They will see me. They will see my dance. I think Zyra told me to improvise. At least, that's the only part of the plan I remember.
Okay, so they're gonna 1-3-1 us, basically. Okay, hopefully they kill it. I think they should be able to kill Aatrox here.
Humans made
Really? He gets away?
more than I can
How?
remember. They kept none.
Be careful there, bro. There's gonna be a lot of people there. And they're cutting us off.
When her eyes, you see everything limitless. It's me!
Lee hasn't quite fallen off yet. He's going to soon, but...
Let's see what these
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Enemy killing spree.
I don't know a lot about, like, mathematics of those things. I might just go Ardent Sensor here. It's a little greedy, but yeah, it's so good with Twitch.
This looks like another dangerous
And
situation.
Master Yi.
Thankfully, I can improvise.
Your turret has been
Here's
destroyed.
something that won't wash off.
Well, we got him anyways. He like always has his flash. What? Wait, they got it? Wait, they got... How did they get it? Oh my god.
Oh, crap. I hate having to have a plan.
He smited. I saw the smite go down.
Our people are bleeding.
I don't think Teemo died, right? Lux was dead. It had to be just like an Ezreal Q.
I do not wish to kill.
Did Teemo get it?
I want
How did Teemo get it? Or are you talking about him just flashing away? Did it say he got it? He wasn't even in the pit, was he? Teemo like ran in and queued it or something? I mean, he's gonna lose because he's playing Teemo. Like, he's playing well, but... Oh, Teemo got it with his shroom. I think we'll probably still win because Master Yi's got 3 items, Twitch has 3 items. Like, it's gonna be difficult for them to stop that. Lee Sin is pretty much worthless at this point. I don't know. Would have been really nice if we got it. I mean, they don't have a 0% chance to win. I still think we're favored like 60-40. Okay, so I've earned about 500 more gold than Lux. She does have the benefit of having the AP, though, which is definitely of some value, you know? Wait, how? Oh, Ignite? I thought I had like 500 health. Did I step on a mushroom? No? I didn't do all the math on that. It seemed like that wasn't going to be enough to kill me, but... Especially with the heal, but maybe it was.
I'm gonna burn this place down, then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again. I don't want to miss the start of the party.
Oh my god! Ah! I flashed right into her Q. That feels bad. Okay, fine. Get something then. I think they could have gone one more. Maybe the wave was too far behind for it, but...
Zyra! Hey! Where is she? I hate it when she moves.
Nice, congrats, man. Yeah, definitely Janna can work in the right circumstances.
Name one genius who's ready for free.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for them to win this. I mean, if they steal one more Baron, it's like maybe.
Yep, if I'm gonna see the human world, I need to start.
He does Teemo does a lot of damage, but Master Yi's just OP. Like, if he gets the 3 items, he just lights out unless they have a ton of CC. I mean, Teemo is 6 items. He's pretty much vaporized me. Wait, how do I not have any more ping? Oh, okay, I pinged the spawn counters. Okay.
They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
I'm gonna go ahead and get an extra. Go with this. I could complete my forward item, but we've got Baron. We're trying to push, so.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the
Yeah,
action?
I think the leveling system's pretty dumb, like in 2019. Like, I understand why they did it initially. It was an indie game, they want to keep people grinding, but like, grinding up and incrementally, like, collecting stuff, I don't think is the main draw of most people nowadays, because there are so many games that can do that. But when it was one of the only free games on the block, I think it could get away with that, but now, I feel like they just need to give people, like,
I am.
access to most of the content a lot earlier in order to compete with stuff like Fortnite, Dota. I think Dota gives you all of its heroes, right? Like, right away. And you can, like, you can play ranked pretty quickly. Like, you don't have to go to level 30. You might have to do, I think you have to do something before you can play ranked, but, like, I feel like the restrictions, there are a lot less of them. He would have, we gotta reset. Yeah, I mean, he's just so absurdly strong. He has a bunch of items. He just presses Q on me and I'm dead. I feel like... Do it? I don't know. I feel like we're about to throw.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead.
Holy shit. I was gonna try to Q him and then E away. I swear this guy has like a 1 minute cooldown on his flash. That's a good call on the wit's end. I don't know if he needed Mortal Reminder. They don't... Do they have armor? Yeah, I guess with the Aatrox. And they... Yeah, you need healing reduction. Yeah, that's a good call. That's pretty good build. Dang it, you guys! I didn't get the buff!
Look right, moves right. Time to show it.
No! Okay, I think we just win. Get that little squirrel. That is your punishment for playing Teemo. Play really well, and then get destroyed late game because you're playing Teemo. Get that squirrel. I think the number that it shows you on Presence of Mind is how much mana you refunded. But you can hover over it and it'll tell you how many seconds it reduced off of your ultimate over the course of the game. Okay, yeah, the previous one. Yeah, I think he smited early. Alright, thanks, American. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Squirrels are ninjas. Presence of mind in A room, yeah, seems good. You know, Yasuo Malphite combo. I mean, I could play Zyra here, but with Yasuo, I feel like kind of have to play Rakan if you're good at him. It's such a good combo. The knockup. I haven't seen many mods out the last couple of nights, but maybe they're lurking. Oh, there's Duck, yeah. I think, wasn't... Tiny was on earlier, too. Yeah, Tiny was there. Lev was, I mean, Lev had been on Twitch. She was like 90% of the chat. I don't think I got the click off fast enough. Would have been nice if I had double armor. Oh, there's Lev. Wait, what is that face? Is that a thinking face? Or a half sad face? They really need to step up their emo game. Prof streaming Lev's chat room. She's lurking. She's a lurker. She's too busy on Grindr. Doing some networking for me. Perhaps for herself.
Dancing and thought insane.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
Thinking face grinder. That's right. Yeah, my wife spends too much time checking my phone, so
Minions have spawned.
gotta have a third party do some scheduling for me. And snap me the details.
I look good. I feel good. Let's kick some ass.
They pay people to do that now. They might, I don't know. I mean, you pay people for almost anything these days. Some people pay other people to, like, go shopping for them. Like, they're professional shoppers.
The Bebop's out the doo-doo-da.
Nice. Hey man, maybe professional catfish also makes sense. Hey, there are people that, you know, like dating services, like custom dating services. My wife used to watch a show called, like Millionaire Matchmaker, I think it was called. Back when we had cable.
First blood.
They will remember my name.
An enemy has been slain.
Caitlyn's at least autoing. That's step one. She's not setting down traps, but at least she's autoing.
I think they underestimate my charm. How is that even possible? This back. Woo! I am so into this. What is it?
Okay, so Mumu's around. I think I just saw the red.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
He might, I think we can kill him if he ganks us. Okay, he's over there.
My lady's
This could be really bad.
Slain. An enemy has been slain.
I live in the moment.
An enemy has been slain.
Huh. Okay, or it could be really good. I would like to read more. I'd like to do a lot of stuff. I just don't have time to do anything. I'm just so busy all the time. But I like everything that I do.
It don't take a lot of words to tell the truth.
Headshot.
Oops, I didn't hear that.
They've
Dang.
never seen moves like mine.
Liven up the Discord about certain books. I don't know. I'm gonna be reading for my dissertation. I can tell you all about some
And that's why I love it.
early 20th century, like Ezra Pound or mysticism stuff. Little William Butler Yeats action.
Humans claim it is theirs. Fence us away and cover it in refuse.
I still don't think I've seen Caitlyn put a trap down yet, but she is at least stepping up and applying some pressure, so that's good. I mean, she doesn't need to be phenomenal with this comp. We have, I guess Yasuo is really our only other, like, hard carry, but...
Humans made promises. More than they kept none. I dance because
God, I got my, I got wards, like, before 8 minutes. It's crazy.
I can't die looking this good.
I want to feel everything. That's the only way to live.
Corky might kill him.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, nice. He didn't go straight there. He went middle before he... I think if he rotated straight there, he maybe could have caught him getting greedy, but... He's straight backing. So they're just giving us this tower, basically. Oh, there's a trap. I see it. Caught it. I would love to get into some anime or just have like a D&D night. I don't have any friends around, I don't think, that would play D&D. I'd have to make some new friends. I don't even have time for like my old friends. I'm sure I could like, if I just went to the card shop or something and just played some Magic again, you know, I could find some people who'd be down for some D&D. Or just playing some Magic or whatever. I just
The world isn't about collecting stuff. It's about
Predator Pike. Seems OP. Oh, he had his ult and didn't use it?
I am.
An ally has been slain.
Come on, Kate. Like, you know I'm not there.
I don't want a war, but I want to be free.
Yeah, it's like getting together one night a week. I mean, actually, I have a friend that might be into something like that.
Damn it, Zyra.
I could ask. I could float the idea by him. I don't know if his girlfriend would be into it or not, though.
Our kind will see the truth soon
My
enough.
wife would probably be into it. Sounds like an interesting statement if you didn't know I was talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my god, the range on that. Caitlyn ult.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An
I'm
ally
gonna
has
burn
been
this
slain.
place down, then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again.
Yeah, he didn't have vision, so he had to respect that someone else could be coming in. Hey, what's up, Steven? Yeah. Yeah, Rakan plus Yasuo is pretty nice.
It's a revolution. And it's good times.
You can't drink on the premise, so what's the point? That's right.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear. I should totally get paid for this.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh lord, he had his package? Well, we still got a charge off. I'm getting pressure in both side lanes, so I guess that's something.
The humans will never understand our kind until...
Should have flashed the stun. Nice, congrats, Safi. They have a hell of a lot of AD. I think we might go for Knight's Vow on this one.
My allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is. I mean, serious.
Enemy
Rude.
has been slain. Enemy
I guess Corky
rampage.
does magic, mostly. Still.
Your turret has been
I
destroyed.
hate having...
Come on, Gator. Can y'all quit screwing around middle and get over me?
I'll just put that there. That's a good place. Yeah.
Be dead again.
An enemy is unstoppable.
I don't want a world that's safe.
I wish he would have gone on that.
I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone.
What the? He was knocked up, right? How did he hit me? How did Yasuo not ult? These are the great questions of our time. I knocked up the Corki, right? Did I just see that wrong? I thought I knocked him up. I thought I caught him with the edge.
I got freedom. I got a lady. I got a cause to die for. That's who I am. If it don't get out of control, it ain't hard. I'm gonna see the human world. I need to start.
Has been slain.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
Okay, yeah, I mean, Lucian's dead, I guess. I guess we can stay. I don't know. Feels like we're kind of overstaying, but there are several people that are dead. Did that Amumu just twitch on the ground? Like, he just kind of twitched out a little bit there. Wait, we're not even hitting the... Hit the tower, boys. Whatever. Please, one more auto. Okay, we got it. Right? Yeah, we got it. Okay. She get hooked? Yeah, she's dead.
Shut down.
Name one genius that ain't.
Okay, Renekton's got pressure. I think we can do... Yeah, Renekton had pressure bottom, so they had to go answer that. Yeah, Moo. We don't have a wave. Just go get this.
I do not wish to kill them. I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
Shut down. The ally has been slain.
They think they can catch me.
I dig see
An enemy has been slain.
fun. I need some fun. Now.
Has been slain.
I dance so fine,
Yeah, whoever plays that controller is totally jammed. You gotta put it all the way in the pit so you can see the back of the pit. Fortunately, we had a sweep there. Yo, what up, Aaron? What up, Ernie? I'm jealous. Ernie's got a D&D group.
Definitely more confident and dangerous.
Your team
Don't
has
you?
destroyed a turret.
Hanging out with friends, enjoying the fantasy world, drinking some Coronas.
I will walk in. I
Eating
will
some
dance.
chalupas.
They will part.
Is that a food?
An ally has been slain.
God bless Caitlyn,
An
dude.
ally
Just
has been slain.
can you just keep it to like 6 deaths?
I think Zyra told me to improvise. At least, that's the only part of the plan I remember.
I'm trying to keep the Baron buff going here.
Turtles respawn soon.
Gorky's trying to like split.
Ace.
I don't know what mole is or flautas. Chalupa. Yeah, obviously I don't know my Mexican foods that well. I'm basically allergic to bell peppers, so it's hard for me to eat anything like that. I don't know why. They just make me sick. Like just the smell of them. Yeah, that was a rare, strong performance from Agragas, so that was good. He's been played more and more in pro. Hey! My wife might be in the other room. She's probably asleep. I don't know what that... Maybe that's a cat. Maybe my wife is lurking. I don't know. Alright, let me refill my drink really quick and then we'll get back. Okay, so I'll be back in just a second. remember them boys in the restaurant used to call me Papacito. Nice. Put a little Bailey's and tea for the 12-year-old. That'll get him feeling good. Hey, that's some good advice, Dedicated Duck. I like that. It's uplifting. The Papacito. I think that's Little Papa.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
I like Mongolian food, man. Just like yak's milk and I just wanted to say yak's milk. I'm not sure what else what Mongolian food is. Honestly. Isn't it like meat and dairy? I mean, that region was I just know like a long time ago. You know, the was it Mongolia? I can't remember who it was. Like Genghis Khan and those people. The Hun? Was it the Huns? I know Genghis Khan wasn't a Hun. Or was he? Attila was the Hun. I can't remember. The horseback riding people ran over everybody. What is a yak? And I think a yak is it's almost like an ox or something. It's like a big cow-like animal. Right, Poppy. Okay. Papacito. Chalupa. Chalupa and Oompa Loompa. That's what I want. I want a Chalupa that's just like orange and just like orange and white with some pants on it. Wait, what are they switching? Okay, they switched at the last second. Vagar. I could look up what a yak is really. I think it kind of looks like an ox. It's like a big cow. I think it's in like steppe regions. I have no clue. I don't think we have those in the United States, but yeah. The Himalayan region, Indian subcontinent. So Mongolia might be a little north for that. I think it's pretty close to that region. I guess it'd be like, yeah, Pakistan, Tibet. I don't know exactly the border. I think there's like a huge desert between Tibet and Mongolia. I think Mongolia is just north of China, right?
Hey,
I was just trying to pick like one of the most obscure
yeah.
countries that you just never hear about anymore in the news, and just like a really obscure animal.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I mean, seriously, when was the last time anyone heard about
After this,
Mongolia?
how about we get some human food?
I mean,
A nice
they're
dish.
minding their business, doing their thing, I guess. I mean, I guess if you live closer to that part of the world, there's probably more going on there. I can't even tell you the capital of Mongolia.
Do you love me because I'm
Ankara, that's
beautiful or because
Turkey,
I'm
right?
sexy?
Not now.
Love is so cruel.
I don't know. Oh, the Mongols. That would, Mongolia, the Mongols, right? Wasn't that was that the steppe rider people that dominated in like sometime around like 1300s? I don't know. My Central Asian history is really really rusty.
Have you seen his cape?
Ulaanbaatar. Hey, that sounds badass. Mamacita. I'll probably get slapped, right? I guess it depends. Lux is a very frustrating matchup. We were just talking about like food, and I just said randomly, I'm like, man, I had this great like, I was trying to think like Mongolian cuisine is my favorite, and I was talking about yak's milk with, and I couldn't think of anything else that might be Mongolian food. No clue. Are you savvy to Mongolian food, Sammy? Be like a special Mongolian dish. I assumed it was probably something with like cattle and cheese. Wasn't that the whole reason they were like so big into horses and like raiding and, you know, all of that stuff, is because it's just not good farmland? Oh, you're asking. You're saying she's from the cattle. Zaya's not with the program here. She could have ignited me. Alright, Zaya's like very beta.
You going somewhere?
They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
Scythia.
Magic is a fury. It is a song you cannot resist.
Well, enlighten us, Sammy. What do they eat? What's Mongolian cuisine?
Today, less than tomorrow.
I'm not that far behind on CS, honestly.
Bang. Not thinking I told you so.
Has been slain.
Why did my shield not trigger off of that? Oh, barrier.
Okay.
Or did it?
You're pushing yourself.
It has to be done.
I don't think Caitlyn healed.
I need to see if people can see how awesome I am.
Zyra is kind of out of mana, but... Yeah, knocked up 3 people. I feel like we maybe should have been able to do some more with that.
Rakan.
What's with the accent?
Trying something new. You like it?
No. No, I do not.
Get that coin. I really want it, but...
Is it a Stein spell?
Is there a Stein farewell when you say
Yeah, I'm piecing out of that.
Ally has been slain.
It's possible maybe we could turn it, but... I don't think so. I think we probably would have just died. A lot of my stuff was on cooldown.
Vayum Kash?
Kind of some weird items here, because I had to take a really awkward back.
Thank you, honey.
An
Nice.
enemy has been
Alright, good luck with
slain.
that, Milkshake. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
An enemy has been slain.
They have Buzz, Korkog, Bort, Spog, Muttons, etc. Oh, etc. Of course. Everything just like that.
Shoes.
I need shoes.
No idea what that is. I'd probably like it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of weird about my food, but there are definitely like some foods I could get into. Like exotic meats, I'd probably be interested in trying out.
Gonna marry me today.
You have been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna live forever.
Mongolian beef you can buy in any China. Now you got me all hungry. Do they have yaks in Mongolia? We used to live near this international market in Ohio. We really didn't take advantage of that as much as we could, but they had some pretty interesting exotic meats. Had like some python, some stuff like that.
What would you do if I died?
I would burn this world to the ground and build a castle from the ashes where I would live alone forever.
Oh, that's sweet.
I want to more dragon and pressure it more, but
Oh crap, oh crap!
An ally has been slain.
They think they can catch me.
got me. I was trying to walk up so that Ari would walk for me. That was almost a good save. Dang. We do have a an Asian mart around here. I've been in there once because I had a friend that requested some stuff from that, but yeah, we got to go Mercs against Vagar and his crew.
I look around these forests and ice.
I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that. I'm gonna end up buying it back, but I just would rather have some control words here. So I lost 37 gold on the transaction, but whatever. Oh god. Oh! Okay, what she got? That was almost good.
Has been slain.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead.
Dude, you gotta eat the D, man. It's tasty. Duck is delicious.
I need to know when the action's coming. Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
Caitlyn back. Come on, Caitlyn, don't you back.
What's after this?
Another road, another horizon.
Good.
Nobody's here.
Eyeball in the grass.
If I'm gonna see the human world, I need to start.
Shut down.
How long do we fight?
Until we are free. Until magic is free.
Is that after lunch?
Dang, I still haven't transformed this by 13 minutes. That's really rare. There's just been so much fighting.
Hello? Anybody there? Where are they? Spooky.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Zyra? I think we got a problem.
Shut down.
No, we got a problem?
Sometimes I want my own back.
It's gonna be okay.
We can do this.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably going to get that tower, but with Aatrox there, or Kane there, I think we just had to give it up.
Ally has been slain.
It's better to get a good back and see if we can trade this dragon.
Yes, but say it anyway.
I love you.
we should have a back on them, right? Like, they have a back. So if they fight us, like, they should be a lot weaker. They got too greedy. They tried to go for tower and defend dragon. They should have taken tower and given up dragon.
It will see me. They will see
Dead.
my death.
Right.
I can't die looking this
An
good.
enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Says someone has to die.
An enemy has been slain.
They get rift. We got rift.
Stein victory.
Darling.
Yes.
I don't know.
Of life. I wanted to see.
Heads up.
Did one of them already use rift? I guess I'm just oblivious. They see me on this.
Fun. I need some fun. Now.
Great. Vanguard's fed.
I hate that.
I think he ulted to dodge my W.
They're too
Annoying.
Don't leave without me.
I'm gonna get him at Kale's here. The Lux Bind and the big Arcade are so huge. Shen doesn't have his ult. He does have TP. we do it? I think we can do it.
Did you notice the sky?
It's lovely.
Not as beautiful as you.
Your turret has been destroyed.
On it.
Forget it. Forget it. They see it. They see it. We're too slow.
Ally has been slain.
He can literally just press R on me. I don't know if he has his R or not. Like, that's not good.
Has been slain.
You know I love
Smurfing on these kids. I'm boys to get smurfed on.
I'm gonna burn this place down. Then help them build it back up. So I can burn it again.
Oh, deleted. Okay, now I think I can take a hit from Vagar if I want to try to run at him.
What's going on? I'm gonna show people some of the strange.
Yeah, Ari's really good. She's like almost always one of the most underrated champs. Like, she consistently sits around, you know, like 53, 54% win rate. It's kind of like Malzahar. It's like almost never below 52%. Just really consistent, really straightforward to execute.
I don't want a world that's safe.
They have a lot of wave clear. It's gonna be hard for us to. Oh, he's going. Trinity Force. Okay. Once we have a wave, I think I can flash on him. God, it is obnoxious to try to siege him. I don't even know how everybody died. I mean, the Vagar, like, that E duration is just so crazy. I think I got the Vagar with my charm, didn't I? I have to see. We'll have to knock that Mage Eyes off of him.
Do you love me because
Basically,
I'm
if you kill
beautiful?
somebody with Mage Eyes, you pretty much get an extra free, like, 200 gold.
Love is so cruel.
Knocks off 10 stacks. Like 220 gold worth of value by knocking those stacks off of them. They get something if they have 10 stacks, too. I don't remember what it is.
Hey! I hate it when she
decisively. That was a good catch by Ari. Oh, she must have netted over the wall. I thought she's gonna have to walk all the way around. Nice. Okay. Yes, Ari's putting in some work, man. I love having Ari's on my team. Keep pressure for Shin. Wait, what? Why did she ult?
Your team has destroyed a
Oh,
turret.
Lux tried to ult her.
An ally has been slain.
Where are we going?
You forgot the plan.
No.
Yo, what up, David G?
Hey, have you seen his cape?
It's my boy DG over there. We're doing alright. I think we've won every game tonight. Had a good couple of days. I'm not going to be able to stay on for that much longer, though, because I have a really crazy day tomorrow. I have to get up basically at 6:30, and I'm going to be doing school-related stuff until probably like 8 p.m. Then I'm going to go to sleep for like an hour.
I think Zyra told me to improvise.
Really hope they
At
don't
least,
check this
That's
bush.
the only part of the plan I remember.
I don't see him.
Your turret has been destroyed.
She just had to go check that, huh?
Keep moving.
No, get it off me. Okay.
Shut down.
Adulting is annoying. What's up, Albers? Yo, what's up, Jason? $87 is pretty good. Damn, I hate to duck out early, but I think I really need to. Like, I only got 3 hours of sleep last night. I meant to sleep some in the afternoon, but students kept rescheduling. And I still have like an hour of lesson planning I need to do. So that'll give me, like, I feel like I need at least 5 hours. And then we'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, I can get a couple hours of sleep. And then I'll probably get home around 8, go to sleep from like 8 to 9:30, and then come on and keep this rolling. See if we can get to P2 tomorrow. That'd be good. Nice, congrats, Jason. Nice, cool, man. everyone who's come on today has said they've been winning a lot more lately, which is great. I've been winning a lot more lately too, so we're all in the winners club now, which is nice. But anyways, thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know I've got a Nautilus guide coming up that I need to do. Someone also commissioned a Kane guide, so I guess I'm going to try to figure out how to play that champion so I can do something. I told him, I'm like, are you sure you want me to do Kane, man? I don't really know how to play that champion. He's like, yeah. So I'll research that, but we should hopefully have that. It obviously won't get done by tomorrow, but maybe Friday or Saturday or something we can have that done. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much, and we'll see you next time.